family, grace to you. Once again, this is Greg coming to you from FaithsMessenger.com. The title of today's message is Finding Treasures Within Your Household. Finding Treasures Within Your Household. Sometimes we, and I don't know why this happens, but we see what others have to say. Others meaning those outside of our household, those outside of our family, those outside of our neighborhood, those outside of our church family. We see them and their words as carrying more weight than what those who are closest to us have to say. Sometimes we have treasures right in front of our face that go unrecognized, but that same jewel, whatever that treasure is, can be readily seen and recognized in someone across country, in someone on TV, or in someone that we go to school with. Many times, particularly if you have kids, you can relate to this. They worship the words that a teacher that has caught their eye, or a teacher that they may revere and look up to. That teacher can do no wrong. That teacher can say no wrong. His words are revered. And they come home and they share something with you that this teacher or professor said. And you scratch your head because you said the same thing just the other day. You said the same thing. You came from the same standpoint, the same vantage point just the other day. But they didn't hear what you had to say. They couldn't grasp what you had to say. They didn't see what you had to say as valuable, whereas when someone else said it, it rang true in their spirit. So I'd like to encourage you that God can use all of us. God does use all of us to value, learn to recognize, recognize, and value those in your life that are right around you, in your own household, in your own church family. Open your ears to what you have in-house as opposed to what you see in someone else's house. The value that you may put in someone else's statement, in someone else's care and concern for you. It's tough to do, even in Jesus' day. His own hometown people, he couldn't do anything in his own hometown because they didn't value, because of unbelief, but they didn't value what he said. They didn't value who he was. He was too close to them. He was too familiar to them. And because of that familiarity, because of that closeness, the Savior of the world, God manifested in flesh, was in their midst and they couldn't recognize it. So I'd like to encourage you to value what you have. Value what's in your house. Value the words, the wisdom that's in your own house. More so than you would value the words and the honor and the reverence that you would to someone who may have the same viewpoint but from another's house. So I'd like to leave you with that today, and I'd like to encourage you that if you haven't joined us in our YouTube community yet, to do so by clicking on the red subscribe button on your screen. By doing so, you'll receive notifications when new videos such as this one are posted. I'd also like to encourage you, if you haven't done so already, to join us in our blog community at FaithsMessenger.com. Now, over at Faiths Messenger, we have over 550 individual blog posts on the blog which address a myriad of different topics. Now, these are real-life, relevant, everyday topics that each and every one of us can relate to. So once again, that address is FaithsMessenger.com. Now, with all that's been said today, I'd like to leave you with a question. Now, this question can be posed to anything you may be going through today in life. I'd like for you to ask yourself, is anything impossible with God? Have a great day, family. I love you, and I'll talk to you later.